There goes my radiator mount on the floor. They're going to replace that new, and we're going to replace it over a new radiator on top of that new mount. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Here we go. That's all installed. We got a brand new radiator mount. Look at that. It looks nice and shiny and clean. And coming back to the rear wheel, looks like bearings are in, all tight and placed, cleaned, everything. Looks like we're going to go ahead with the same drum and the same brakes. Looks fine. Definitely we're going to have to raise the rest of the tires off the ground and inspect and see if there is a play with those other wheels, just in case. We're going to get back on the hanger bearing, and that hanger bearing's got to go right there. That's just about where it's hanging right there, that one. He's doing the final test. Spin it again. All right, it looks pretty safe. I feel safer now. It looks good. Make sure all the bearings are tight so we don't have any loose experiences down the road. What I'm trying to say loose is I don't want to tangle my way traveling 65 miles an hour. All right, that looks good. He's going to put that bar in. So I'm doing a front shot. This is the axle. That axle is going to go back into the axle wheel. Well, the axle is going to go into that hole, and he's going to secure it, tie it up. I guess he needs to use a gasket or something. Then we're going to put oil in it, and that's going to seal everything up, put the drum back on the wheels, and we're good to go. The radiator's coming out along good. The radiator's good too. I'm glad that things are moving smooth. I didn't run into any type of situation because I get to go home. That's right, guys. I get to go home. All about radiators. I'm coming back here. I want to cover some area here. The way I see things, he did it nicely. He got the hose in. The radiator is good. Condenser is in, CAC unit is in, got a brand new radiator in with no more problem. The mount, radiator mount is in, and no problems for the next 5 years. Alright, everything looks good. It all works good, fine. Got to put a gallon of antifreeze, and this side is completely done. Alright guys, I appreciate for hanging on for a long time and checking up on the front end. Front end looks good now. It's a lot of process, it's a lot of work. It's not one man's work, it's like 4 guys. Okay, finally we are getting right to the hanger bearing, and to get to the hanger bearing we need to drop this shaft down and then pull the rest out of there. So we will be done with that also. And then we'll be lifting these tires up and inspecting the bearings also one at a time. And once we are complete, we are going to check also the oil inside that axle. So we need to get the rear axle done, check the oil, and see if the oil is good. That's a lot of job. This is really a lot of job. The boss is not very happy with this, but you know what? Who says man is born to be happy, right? And what makes man happy and what makes man sad? Well, safety's first. That's the way I look at it. And then I can put the rest in my pocket. Then I'll think about it. Why man is born to be not happy. That's one of the philosophers. Oh my goodness, take a look at all these transmissions and rear axles and rear gears. Wow, look at them. Wow, look at them. That's amazing. Take a look at that one. Whoa. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. I have to finish this up. Take a look at that oil. This is out of the power steering fluid. They haven't changed the oil for about a year and a half. It's only $40 to change the oil. So getting this thing done also. So just to put on the record, not only we're doing the radiator, we're going to change the fuel filter. We put the antifreeze back into the radiator. Everything runs good. We got no leak or anything. We're changing this oil. So the power steering was to save the life of that power steering pump. Yep, that's it, guys. Let me wrap this up, and when I'm completely done, I'll come back and we'll go for a test ride and see everything works good. Look at that, somebody left the gloves. And this will go right into the fan and then break the fan.